Go.
So hi, I'm Jasmin. Thank you for this opportunity to design a product for you. My initial idea, the concept behind it was to bring families together. So I thought, well, let's just say it anyway, straight away, make an actual family at a table. As the project progressed, it became very hard to actually make this functional and actually happen, because obviously you've got to have multiple boxes on top of one another. So this wasn't going to exactly work out as such. Then I went on to using the woman from the jars, who I have changed the illustration to create a full body model, which, as David said, needs to be either exactly like his or more in proportion to his. The colour scheme, because this is a 4-jar box, so it will hold all 4 flavours. I wanted to incorporate all the colours that would be relate to the flavours of the sauces. I think, to be honest, you really do need to say it. You just have to put it out there. So hence why I put eating together is part of Rosie's culture. I think you really do need to just put it out there, otherwise they just won't get it. As for target audience, I would think that 45-year-olds and possibly over would buy this, and possibly families, which is obviously a good idea. I tried to keep in relation to the brief with the polka dots and flamenco dancers and all that. Here is a mock-up of my box. It would slide in and out.
Yeah, I think that's a lovely idea as well. That's really, because it's just practical the way it just sits in there, doesn't it? It wouldn't fall out once they're all in, so that's a good idea.
And also, I haven't made a slide on it, but my unique selling point could possibly be not just a napkin, but possibly a castanet or a little maraca toy that the kids could play with, or something like that. Something as a souvenir that would become special, possibly, just to give it that added value. So yes.
I think even just as a box like that in itself is fine. With this particular, I don't think you need to put anything to it, because it just holds them all together. Now, luckily David's given us some information in terms of the colours and things. We haven't got a blue.
No.
I don't think I've got a blue on the Saucy Salsa.
I've just written a sentence saying, how does the blue connect?
Yeah, so there's no blue. So now going with what David has said, I think this would work really, really well. Just use all the colours and all the branding that we've already got, I suppose. You can use one of these ladies, and you could just still fit in a nice little dress like that at the bottom. And that is actually it's nice. But use the greens and use the the greens that they've got there instead, those bright greens.
Yeah.
And maybe with this one, we would need the background of the Saucy Salsa.
The pattern.
Yeah. We perhaps, instead of putting the dots on, we use the background.
Yep.
Maybe that colour, maybe a bright colour like that. Use that background. It's good that David was able to talk actually, because that's helped me, because I didn't really, it's new to me as well. I think that would really work really well as well. And you've got these bright colours with the girl there. I think that works really well. And that is giving him with the brand, isn't it? So really good too.
I think there's parts of her costume at times that she does show the dots on
Oh
some
yeah, on the
jars.
other one, so the dots
So
are good
that-
as well,
that-
yes.
So could it, you know,
It's green and yellow.
does it need photographs or drawings of dots as opposed to, you know, really photoshoppy dots if you are going to go down the dots route?
Use the dots that they've already got. Have they got the dots on there? Can you?
Yeah, you could
the dots?
replicate them and like enlarge or exaggerate them, you know, continue them along something. How about these like stark colours on each side? How are you feeling about that?
That's good, as long as they're the right colours.
Okay.
With the, yeah, because obviously the blue's not, but as long as it's like here with the green and orange, the dress, it's the coriander lady, isn't it, with the yellow and the green. I think she's got the yellow dress with the green spots, so then that would be better, more in keeping with those colours. So as long as they're the same colours as that, I actually quite like that too. What I was going to say, what I'm not so keen on, I like the word, I just don't like my name there, Rosie's culture, because it's not just my culture, you know, it's everyone likes to eat, don't they? So, but otherwise, putting it there together, eating, but what was it on here? You could use some of the words here. What do we use? There was a word not on here, there's a word on one of the
We've got more of
leaflets,
the
I
jars.
think. Yeah, I think it's on the leaflet, it's on the one flyer,
Up
I've
on
got it.
the,
And I
up on the
think it's
shelf
like-
there, Jess.
Yeah, is there a flyer there?
There is a flyer, yeah, just by the computer part.
And I think it's about, it says something about
Oh, yeah.
eating with your friends, eating with your family and friends.
Yeah.
So if it's on that one, yeah, it's not, it must be the other one, yeah, it's that one. Yeah, that's it, hard to beat as a dip shared with family and friends, that's it. So on one side you could put hard to beat, you know, share with family and friends. On the other side, you could put drizzle over meat, chicken, fish, potato salads to make them salsa. And that would be
And
good.
the dots need to kind of match
Yeah.
her dress
Yeah.
Yeah.
dots.
So the yellow and orange could be, yeah, yellow and orange, perfect. Or green and yellow, I think is the other one, isn't it? Yeah, green and yellow. So that would work.
Personally, I'd probably work with something that looks like it just gradually changes colour going all the way around. I find these stripes quite harsh,
Do you? Okay.
and I'm not sure it totally kind of fits in. I think the colours on the
But look
packaging,
at that.
yeah, but I think the colours on the packaging, well, that goes all the way around.
Okay.
It's not so divided,
Yes, yeah, yeah.
divided up in that way.
So yeah. So all to bear in mind, a very, very good girl though. I mean, you've done a fantastic drawing. It's good. Considering you've done that yourself as well, it's brilliant artwork.
So when you pull out this one inside,
Mm-hmm.
how does that open?
Um,
Or do you have to break it?
No, hopefully
this
it would be.
I have to the
So we slide these out, so we can see that there's 4 jars in there.
So it'd be good
That's
for it
the
not
idea.
to
We slide
break.
those out
Yeah.
and then,
yeah, I need to
Put some wording or something on that, couldn't we?
no, he's me.
I think, no, I still think, well, does there need to, I mean, that's quite a nice idea as well, isn't it? You slide it open and it says something, you know, it
Oh,
says
yes,
Saucy
yeah,
Salsa,
yeah,
it
yeah.
slides it open,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Release the salsa.
Yes,
Release the
yes.
salsa.
Yeah, that's really good. Release the
Or whatever.
salsa. That's fantastic.
But
Yeah.
it's, if you're gonna go down the phrases and the kind of quotes and the sayings route, then really exaggerate
Yeah.
Yeah.
them and use them all over the place. How many different ideas are going on in this one? It's kind of, and then there's the question of how does that work, that bit?
Yeah, I'm still working on it. But
So I think, yeah, I suppose how do you get them out of there? They would have to break it, wouldn't they? But that's,
yeah.
well, could you just pull it out? But it would break as you get it out, I suppose, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The inside bit would break.
If
If it's gonna slide out, then when you first slide it open, one's just gonna fall on
Oh,
the
yeah,
floor.
that's
Yeah.
true as well,
So
yes.
you've really got to work
Yeah,
that bit out. If you are going to go for a slightly kind of complex
yeah.
box net, then that's really got to work for you.
Yeah. Something I need to refine quite urgently.
You know, I think it'd be really, really nice if this on its own had some sort of handle and it looked like a box of like spices and sauces that you might put next to your balsamic
Good idea.
vinegar or oil.
And-
Again, you're keeping the brand in the place.
And you know how on some boxes they have the push-through thing? So it's like that, it's they put the marking in there, what's it called?
Perforations.
Perforations in there, that you just push through and then you can pull it out and then you can pull them out that way.
That is
Like
amazing.
Maltesers.
Maltesers,
Yeah,
I was
that's
thinking
exactly
that.
it. Yeah, that's exactly it. So you need something there that you can just pull them up and you can just take them out then, because then you don't have to.
That pull up can become a handle.
Oh, that would be better. That would
Yeah, I
be
was
even
gonna say.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be even better, wouldn't it? It just pulls up as a because it's nice and
You have
secure.
two,
when
one's
it's in there.
that one, you got one, like,
It pulls up and it's
one-
got a recipe
Yeah.
suggestion on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a handle.
one can be the.
Give
the
them
open
something
part, one
Yeah,
can be-
more that's like not all released at the same time. You know, if Art's trying to have like some sort of map that you might put up on your fridge for like ingredients to get for a special meal or something along those lines. Have the same kind of thing.
Or something like that. Use some of the images that helps people, reminds people, or maybe just an image like that in that kind of faded kind of a way, or something that just helps remind people, or use it as a gift graphic there that helps people they know how to use it. For people who are getting this as a gift who've never seen it before, because some people might be buying it as a gift, mightn't they? So yeah, maybe use again if you're going to use look at the colours. That's actually quite a really good thing
Yeah.
to look at. These are the colours we maybe need then. These bright colours in terms of that I think would be really good. So the
Definitely.
greens and the pinks. And then bringing in, if you're using that girl or if you're using the other girl, the coriander girl, that would work really well. I quite like that as well.
Thank you.
So,
I shall definitely work hard to refine that for you.
fantastic. But really fantastic work, all of you. I think it's, the standards are very high, so that's really good.